I'm going to go with something that's maybe a medium-bodied wine. And if I'm drinking medium-bodied stuff in the summer, maybe I'm going to something quite heavy.
So what goes good with like meatloaf, green beans, and mashed potatoes? Because that's my favorite fall meal.
I think I do a Merlot with that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
right
that's
off
why we
the
have
top
him
of
here.
my head.
See, I know. And I think chilled Beaujolais would be the coolest name for a band ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of like that too, Scott.
Chilled Beaujolais.
Maybe
let's start a band.
We should copyright that, shouldn't we?
Let's start a band.
It's a great name.
We'll be called Chilled Beaujolais.
Who's going to be the lead vocalist?
Mike.
Okay.
That'll be a failure, right? That I can promise you.
We'll be performing Thursday night at Westside Lanes.
Yeah, that's right. So all right. So people are changing the way that they, and you, like I said, you find that in all the different stuff. But now, does this take a lot of people? If they're new into wines and everything else, if they've been listening to our show and stuff, and they're new to wine, is this going to take some of these people out of their comfort zone?
I hope so, because that's what we're all about here, experimenting. And what I did today on the blog at WineGuyMike.wordpress.com is I've put a whole list of all the wine varietals together, the red wines and the white wines, and spoke to the characteristics of each one of those grape varietals so people can identify what it is that they maybe like and what they were drinking. And so maybe that'll give them the comfort to move out and try another.
So not something completely different.
Right, yeah, it's a stepping stone sort of thing. I hope that's what we provided for them today.
And this migrating palate thing really does make sense. I mean, you've got a few hardcore people that are like, I can grill every day of the year in Montana. And, good for you. But, you do find, I know even at our house, we found where in the summertime, mainstays at our house, we throw chicken on the grill, fish on the grill, hamburgers. We do lighter things like, the accompaniment with our meal, the starch side dish might just be a cold pasta salad, whereas now it's more mashed potatoes or baked potatoes. And so it really is interesting how this, and you're not seeing a lot of, people aren't eating as much cold, raw, fresh. They're eating more cooked, warm comfort.
Absolutely.
They really are.
I mean, we're already doing that at our home, and it's, I just find it very interesting how your palate and your body really almost drives you to make some of those changes with the way we eat and the way that we drink in the wintertime. And, I just found the topic very interesting, and I thought it was a great opportunity to get people to step out of their box and get out of what I call single label syndrome. When you've got one or two safe wines that you try, now's a great opportunity to try some new things, especially all the wine tastings that we're doing around town with Grizzly Liquor. It's a great opportunity to come at a very low cost and try some of those different types of varietals.
And it's perfectly fine to go down to Grizzly Liquor and talk to Aspen and say, Aspen, I'm in a rut.
Yeah.
I'm in a rut. I get the same thing all the time.
I like this. What else would I like?
Yeah, and and go in there or go to the Wine Guy Mike site with the pairings and go in there and say, hey, tonight we're having meatloaf, or tonight I'm doing a pasta, a chicken Alfredo, whatever it is, and go out of your comfort zone a little bit. Go down there and talk to the experts. And listen, don't be intimidated about that, because people that are in the wine business love nothing more than sharing their knowledge with other people. And so you should not feel like you can't literally go into Grizzly Liquor and throw your hands up and say, I don't know the first thing about it, and here's what I'm thinking I'm serving, and this is the kind of thing I like. And having someone who does this for a living.
Right. And that's what Aspen's for.
That's
what Mike's for.
And, well, that's what we're all for. That's what this show's about. We're sharing information to give people, enhance their lives in a budget-minded way with some great best value wines. And I've featured a couple wines, a really nice Naked Chardonnay, Scott. I've got that.
That'd be a great name for a band, wouldn't it? Naked Chardonnay.
I don't know. There might be a label this morning.
I see a tour.
What kind of genre are we playing?
And then I've also got
Jazz, I hope.
a really nice Spanish red wine, a Tempranillo Grenache blend that has been a hit at our recent wine tastings. And they're both great value, bang for the buck, and people will love these wines. We had our table talk wine tasting Saturday evening, and the Chardonnay was a big hit. And it's not over oaked, so people that don't like over oaked Chardonnays, I think, will be really pleased with this. It's
what's it called?
That means?
What's it called?
It's the 2008 Naked Chardonnay from Four Vines.
Are you saying over oak?
Over oaked. People hate that too much oaky flavor in their Chardonnays, Paula.
I don't really like any oak in my wine.
Yeah, it's, you know, I mean, that,
I cork. I don't like cork.
you know, 6 or 7 years ago.
I don't mind the
that was
oak, but the acorns are a little bit hard to get down.
there's no oak chips in this, I promise.
Beechwood aged, something like that.
And you can
right?
check this out at Grizzly Liquor, right?
They've got the wines in stock down at Grizzly Liquor.
All right, stop by and talk to Aspen. She'll get you all squared away. Hey, Mike, good to see you.
Glad I made it
you
this
made
morning.
it.
Yeah.
Glad you made it.
Glad
all
I
right?
wasn't in the accident.
kidding.
Wine Guy Mike, brought to you by Lolo Creek Steakhouse and Grizzly Liquor.